Just a short walk from Notre Dame Cathedral and right along the River Seine, you'll find one of Paris's most breathtaking treasures, Sainte Chapelle.
This Gothic masterpiece is tucked within the courtyard of the Palais de Justice, so it can feel like you're stepping into a hidden gem that many tourists miss at first glance.
It's easy to reach by foot if you're exploring central Paris, or by metro to the Cité station on Line 4, just steps away from the entrance. We followed the street signs to Sainte Chapelle, planning to arrive well in advance of our ticketed time. For this attraction, we purchased tickets online before leaving our home in California. So we do have our tickets, and there's a ticket line for if you have your tickets and the time slots, but it says stand in this line if you have tickets for, and then it lists basically every time of the day, 10 o'clock, 11, 12, 1. So our tickets are for 1. We got in the line at 12, and we'll see how it goes to get in, Sainte Chapelle. I smacked somebody. We got booted out of the line because it's 12:15. Our tickets say 1, so apparently you can't be too early, but the line's super long, so you don't know, like, when you get to the back of the line how long it's going to take you to get to the front of the line. So we are continuing to wait. Waiting time at Sainte Chapelle. You can't get here too early. So it's interesting. We have the reservation in 45 minutes. We can't get in. But there's people who don't have a reservation, and there's a line for the no reservation. What?
We should just get back.
Just get back in line? But okay.
There's 2 hours if you're waiting to buy a ticket for Sainte Chapelle.
Yeah, we just.
That's a long wait.
Yeah, we just overheard somebody asking if I don't have a ticket, how long do I have to wait?
I said 2 hours.
Yeah, at least 2 hours.
Yeah, maybe more.
So good to have a ticket.
Yeah.
Because then, like in our case, you only have to wait an hour.
Right.
All right, and just 2 minutes later, all the 12 o'clockers are in, so we are at the front of the line for the next entrance for the reservation people. Okay. We might get in before 1.
Well, they gotta let the 12:30s in.
Yeah, okay. All right. This is our first wait in line for a long time experience, yeah?
Especially for having tickets.
Since we've been here.
Yeah.
We haven't waited for a long time for anything, I don't think.
No.
Yeah, so that's good. So most things we've been able to get in fairly quickly. So having one thing that you got to wait a bit, that's okay. No, it's okay.
From the outside, Sainte Chapelle might seem modest compared to other Paris landmarks, but don't be fooled. Behind these walls lies one of the most magnificent displays of stained glass anywhere in the world.
At 1 p.m., we were given the green light to enter.
When you first enter, you arrive in the lower chapel. This space was originally designed for the palace staff and features graceful columns painted in rich reds, blues, and golds. It almost feels like stepping inside a jewel box. The vaulted ceilings are decorated with fleur-de-lis, a symbol of French royalty. Every inch of this space feels intentional, from the sculpted angels to the patterns that surround the altar.
We took some time to appreciate how well preserved this lower sanctuary remains after more than 7 centuries. This lower level also gives you a hint of what's waiting above. After our introduction to Sainte Chapelle in the main entrance area, we made our way to the upper chapel.
As we climb the narrow spiral staircase, we emerge into the upper chapel. It is a breathtaking moment. Light pours in from nearly every direction, illuminating walls that seem to be made entirely of stained glass.
This upper level was built in the 13th century for King Louis XIV to house his collection of sacred relics, including the crown of thorns, fragments of the true cross, and other treasures from the Passion of Christ. At the time, this chapel stood as a statement of faith and of the king's devotion.
There are 15 towering stained glass windows here, each soaring nearly 50 feet high. Together, they depict more than 1,000 scenes from the Bible, from the book of Genesis to the resurrection. When you stand in the center and look around, the colors are dazzling. deep blues, vibrant reds, golds, and greens, all glowing as sunlight filters through. It is easy to understand why this chapel is often called a symphony in light and glass.
One of the most impressive moments is looking up at the rose window at the western end. Added in the 15th century, it tells the story of the apocalypse, and it's one of the most detailed rose windows in all of Paris. Every piece of this space serves a purpose. The columns between the windows are painted with fleur-de-lis and castles, the symbols of France and Castile, linking faith, monarchy, and artistry in one space.
Sainte Chapelle's beauty isn't just in colors. It's in the story they tell. The glass panels read like a medieval picture book, designed for worshipers to understand scripture even if they couldn't read.
Despite the centuries, wars, and even revolutions, this chapel has endured, and what we see today has been lovingly restored to preserve its original splendor. Whether you come for the art, the history, or simply the experience of standing in this radiant light, Sainte Chapelle is one of Paris's most unforgettable places.
It is a reminder that sometimes the most profound beauty isn't found in size or grandeur, but in the light that transforms a small space into something divine.
And we're out of Sainte Chapelle. Julie, what's your thoughts?
Well, that was magnificent. I had no idea what we were walking into. I figured Chapel, but I didn't know it was like a royal chapel. It was very old. They've done tons of restoration, and they need to do more. It looks like, but it's just beautiful.
So you can visit just kind of DIY, or you can get an audio guide, which we did, and that's super informative because all of the stained glass panels, and there's so many of them, everything tells a story, and it's like stories from the Bible.
Yeah.
So it helps you understand what it is that you're looking at. On one of the descriptions, though, and I didn't know this, so like when this was originally conceived, they brought the relics from like the Passion,
all the relics from the Passion, because they didn't have a body.
Yeah, crown of thorns.
Yeah. And the spear, the shroud, those are all relics.
Yeah.
They had got a hold of the crown of thorns, St. Louis.
Yeah, and it said on one of the commentaries that a relic from the crown of thorns is in the Cathedral of Notre Dame.
Yes.
And so we missed that yesterday. I don't know, like where in the cathedral it's displayed.
I don't know if they
still
put
displayed
it out.
Yeah.
Because there was an issue.
Yeah. So that would be something to research for if you visit here and if you're interested in seeing something like that. But recommendation for this?
Recommendation, it is absolutely beautiful. It's very antique. Antiquity is amazing. Tickets, absolutely 100%. You must have a reservation.
Yeah, in advance.
Otherwise, you're going to wait hours.
Yeah, once you're inside, we spent 45 minutes. So just to give you an idea of like how much time you spend. The overall space isn't that large, but there's lots to take in and see. And again, with the audio guide, that's going to help you understand what you're seeing. Mm-hmm. Paris is called the City of Churches due to its rich history as a stronghold of the Catholic Church. The city remains home to numerous historically and architecturally significant houses of worship. We've already visited the popular 12th century Notre Dame Cathedral and the late 19th century Basilica Sacré-Cœur. In upcoming episodes, we'll take you to a few hidden gem churches you won't want to miss. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for future travel videos. Join us next time on The Places Where We Go for more travel adventures in Paris.